Own your femininity. Own the softer side of you. Listen, everything doesn't have to be da 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 da. You're struggling, you want to show up and boss up. Look, I understand that sometimes life doesn't give you a choice and you have to make up where someone else is lacking. Sometimes that's your reality. But learn when to bring out that boss move and when to lean into your feminine energy. It's so important to learn how to be feminine, to just rest in your feminine energy. It's also important to know when to bring out the boss chick in you. Balance is key with everything in life, and this is not an exception. Hi beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Neze. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for being here. And if this is your first time coming across me, my video, my channel, I hope you gain something from this video and I hope you get to stick around. So today we're going to discuss feminine energy. 7 things that will help you lean into your feminine energy to be the female, feminized, soft woman that God made you to be. To just rest in your feminine energy. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about will be for you to learn to practice self-love. Practice self-pampering. Practice self-love. Whatever that means to you, whatever you describe to be self-love, learn to practice it. Self-love or self-pampering could be you taking a day off to go to the spa. It could be you getting your nails done. It could be you taking a shower uninterrupted and just enjoying the moment. It could be you soaking in a bath. It could be you just sitting in front of your TV, watching Netflix and eating your favorite food without someone else calling you or someone interrupting you. Self-care or self-pampering mean so many things to so many people. So whatever self-care or self-pampering means to you, make sure you're incorporating that into your life. There's something about taking care of yourself and just pampering yourself that makes you feel so soft and so feminine. So make sure you're pampering yourself as much as you can. Try to self-pamper. Try to do things for just you. As women, we are genetically inclined to do things for other people. We're genetically inclined to want to spoil other people, to want to pamper other people and just leave ourselves, lacking. Make sure you're keeping time aside to do the things that you enjoy, to pamper yourself, to spoil yourself, to rest in the softness of your feminine energy. The second thing will be learning emotional intelligence. Listen, as women, our emotions are all over the place. Like, we react based on maybe our hormones or the time of the month. The way I react to you today might not be the way I react to you tomorrow. So that is why it's so important that we master emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence will elevate you from this level to the next. When you're completely in control of your emotions, you're completely in control of what you react to and what you don't react to. Look at it this way. You don't have control over what happens in your life. You don't have control what someone else does or someone else chooses not to do. But you have absolute control of how you decide to react to that person's actions. Like, you can choose not to react. You can choose to react mildly. You can choose to react heavily. You have the power. So I have another video where I go into in-depth on emotional intelligence, and I'm going to link that video in the description box of this video. Check it out. Emotional intelligence cannot be overemphasized, especially as women. Don't be running around letting your emotions take better control of you. Don't be reacting too quickly. Calm down. Think about it. Decide, what am I feeling at this point in time? And then react accordingly. Emotional intelligence is so important. The third one will be learn softness and the act of remaining calm. Let me tell you, the act of remaining calm when you should be flipping, or when you should be upset, or when you should be yelling, you just stay calm. It's something that not a lot of people can do, both male and female, especially women, because we want to react. We want to, why is this thing happening like this? But learn to remain calm. Remaining calm when things are going haywire will help you to lean into the softer woman that you're meant to be. When push comes to shove, you know what to do. You know what you're capable of. But that doesn't mean you have to bring in that out at every provocation. You're showing yourself. You're like, I know what I'm capable of. You don't have to say it. You know what you're capable of. And if you need to bring out that side of you, you will. But in the meantime, learn to rest and stay calm, except when it's absolutely necessary for you to show that you've got what you know you've got. The fourth one would be surround yourself with good female friendships. Surround yourself with good female friendships. Good female friendships is something that I wish on every woman. Sisterhood. The joy of going through life with the people that understand life the way that you do. Female friendships don't get the good PR that it deserves. Most people always talk, oh yeah, my friend did me this, my friend did me that, my friend was, nasty to me, my friend snatched my husband, my friend snatched my boyfriend. There's always all these nasty stories around female friendships. While those people's experiences are very valid, they're still very good women who will be in your corner, who will experience life with you, who will allow you rest in your feminine energy, who will allow you to know that they see you. They've seen what you've seen, or they've experienced life. You have the same struggles. You have similar experiences. There's nothing that bonds people more than similar experiences, or experiencing similar things, or going through similar things in life. That's what true sisterhood is. So if you have friendships, if you have friends that you can lean on, if you have friends that help you to rest in your feminine energy, if you need to talk to them, call them and talk to them. If you need to cry, call them and cry. If you need to laugh, people who laugh with you, people who cry with you, people who experience life with you in its entirety. So one of the things that will help you to rest in your feminine energy, to become the soft woman that you were made to be, female friendship is a very big part of that. So the next thing would be confident. You see, that woman that you want to be, the future you, what does she look like? What does she smell like? What does she walk like? What does she wear? While you may not be able to afford what she wears, you can still look good. You can still show up confident. You can still, show up as her, the highest version of you. Confidence is not cockiness. It's not pride. You don't think you're better than everyone else, but you know what you're worth. You know what you've got. You are who you think you are. So being confident also helps you to be the soft, feminine woman you are meant to be. Soft, feminine, confident, who knows who she is, who knows what she's capable of, who knows what she has on the inside. Show up as that person you want to be. The future you, show up as her every day. It's not just physically, the way you dress or the way you smell or the way you look. While those things are important, please smell good. Please try and look good based on what you can afford. Try your best to look good and, just portray yourself and carry yourself like the best version of yourself, the best version you possibly can. But beyond that, it's about how you see yourself. Like when you lie down in your bed, when no one is watching, when no one is there, how do you talk to yourself? How do you feel you are? What kind of person do you feel you are? So you have to learn confidence, and it comes from the inside. It comes from believing that you are who you think you are, believing that whatever goals you've set for yourself, you achieve, believing that that woman that you want to be in the future, that you will be her one day. So you show up as her. You say positive things to yourself. You affirm yourself. Like I have sticky notes that I say positive things to myself. I just stick them where I can see them. Do that. Stick positive things where you could see them. Write them on the phone. Make notes. Journal. Let yourself know that you think you are a big deal. You're confident. You're in tune with who you were made to be. That's such a powerful thing, and it helps you to lean so much into your feminine energy without you being all cocky and all masculine and all braggy and just being all loud. You just lean into your feminine energy in a very confident way. It's amazing. So the next thing would be, don't look like what you go through. Like, why I understand that this very statement is very subjective. There's some people that go through certain things that just takes over their lives. Like, because life can be hard. It depends on the gravity of what you're going through. There's some things that you may be experiencing that it will be impossible for you not to affect the way you look or the way you carry yourself. But try. When you're going through a very hard time, maybe you're going through a phase where you're lacking money, or you're trying to find a job, or your family is just all over the place and you're just not your best self. Go into your house and dress up. Put on lipstick, put on powder. Just try and make yourself look good. Make yourself look like your life is good, even if it's not perfect. People don't have to know. People don't have to know that you're going through stuff. Don't look like what you go through. Make sure you're putting in extra effort to look good. You don't have to tell everybody that you're suffering. I saw there was a picture that popped up on my Facebook memory. And I had to, like, I shared it, and I was like, what I was going through at this time, it was, thank God, I don't even know the exact what I used. I'm going to pop it up on the screen. Something along the lines of this, I don't look like what I was going through when I took this picture. And that time when I took that picture that I posted, I was going through it. So many things that were not aligning. It was as if I was just hustling for nothing. Every effort I made to get a job, every effort I made to find my footing was all coming to nothing in this country. I was so frustrated. And we were tight. Money was tight for us because, one income is very difficult. My husband was trying his best, and I was trying my best to help and to augment, but nothing was coming forth. I took that picture. I still dress up when I can. If I can go to the thrift store and buy something, I do. If whatever I can, I just put myself together. So when I saw that picture, where I was in life then was in a much better place, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't look like what I was going through. I didn't look like my circumstances at the time. So you have to try not to look like the suffering that you're going through. I'm not saying package and be fake. No, there's a difference. There's a big difference. You don't have to paint your face with your problems. That's basically what I'm saying. I'm saying try and make yourself not to look like what you're going through. Whatever that means to you, whatever interpretation that means to you. If it's just putting on a lipstick or putting on extra makeup or just wearing a nice dress, but don't show up like your problems. Everybody has problems. It's the person that shows up like their own that people are like, oh yeah, she has problems. Don't let that be you. You're not looking like what you go through. It helps you to lean into that feminine energy. You're showing up as a soft, happy, progressive person, even though you're going through something. You're leaning into your feminine energy. You know that, yes, I'm going through this, but that doesn't define me. That's not who I am. This is just a phase and it will pass. You see? Because you believe that it will pass. So you lean into the softness that is your life, the softness that you know that your life is going to be. The seventh and the last one will be always have something going for you. Always have something you're working towards. It could be your career. It could be a dream. It could be working from home. It could be starting a business. It could be designing a website that you like. It could be starting a blog. It could be starting a YouTube channel. Make sure you have something that you're working towards. There's nothing as sexy, as feminine, as empowering as a woman who has something going for her. It doesn't matter what it is. If you like to cook, you can be cooking and be packaging it really well and selling. If you like to fry plantain, you can package that plantain in a way that it will be the best plantain that was ever fried. If you like to talk, or like me, you could open a YouTube channel and talk to people. If you're a career driven, you could work towards your goal. Whatever it is, big or small, make sure there's something in your life. Don't just exist. Like your parents raised you, you went through school, you have gone through so many steps to get to where you are. Just stop. Just stop yourself right there. No, there's always something you can do to make your life better. So make sure you're harnessing that potential that is you. Make sure you're harnessing your life, you're harnessing your potential. Don't leave anything on the table. People with less potential than you are doing more amazing things. So why are you letting yourself go? Why are you not pursuing something? Why are you not doing something for yourself? Why are you just there? Just there. There's nothing worse than someone who's just there. There should be something that when you wake up that drives you, that motivates you. There's nothing stronger than that strong motivation that when you wake up every day, there's a drive, there's a purpose. So whatever that purpose is for you, everybody is different. So what drives me will not be what drives you. So whatever drives you, make sure you hold on to it and you're working every day towards your goal, every day towards achieving better results and being the best version of yourself and leaning into your feminine side while doing that. There's nothing sexier, there's nothing more feminine and more alluring than a woman who knows what she's capable of and who works towards her goals and who just doesn't sit back and let the world happen to her, but who goes out there and does something for herself and for her family. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much for being here and I hope to see you in my next video. Ciao Bella. Mwah.